You ever watched any anime?
Oh, heck yeah, dude. When I was a teen, it changed my life. Cowboy Bebop, Wolf's Rain, Paranoia Agent,
Cowboy Bebop I've seen.
and Samurai Champloo.
Of course, absolutely. I That was the first thing I thought about when you had the songs playing. That's it right there. That's why I asked if it was some UGB stuff. Okay,
That music for me has nothing to do with the show, but
sure.
but it is very much like it.
Yeah. Please tell me more about the farmers market because you have some investment there.
Oh, for sure. You know, one quick thing. I'm was the youngest former vice president and current youngest president of the board of directors of the farmers market,
Okay,
which was scary to sign up for. It's a 50-year-old market. Imagine that, like people back in the day showing up back then with their harvest. But when I was first there, I think I had a different opinion. I thought, well, that's just the Fairbanks market. All
hmm,
the other ones must be like a million times bigger and cooler, right?
okay.
But as the years have gone by, consistently every year and probably every week, people even from California and Washington, they all say this is one of the coolest ones they've ever seen.
Wow.
And you can't see it from the inside if it's the only one you saw.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So my second year in business, with that theme in mind, I signed up for it's called the Saturday Market. It was a thing in Anchorage. They do a bunch of them, but it's like this big one downtown, and they bring up the Princess Tour buses right there. It's very expensive.
Anchorage.
Yeah,
Very expensive to be a vendor at.
yeah,
Okay.
extremely expensive. But you get a lot of exposure. But I drove down there every single weekend just to go there, and I
Wow.
would have to drive back Sunday starting at 5 p.m. And I would
After like a full day or two full days and
staying like who knows where and like being tired and yeah, and the weather down there is very different. Let me tell you,
yeah.
it's being a vendor is very cold down there.
Uh.
And I would get back up here and crawl into bed, and my best friend, the cat Leo, would come join me, and like then I felt good again. But I searched over the years for all these different markets, and even did franchised out a table one year. And
Whoa. Okay.
by and large, the Tanana Valley Farmers Market is one of the best. We are the biggest, actually, exclusively Alaska-made market in the state.
Wow.
And the manager for a while now, Brad St. Pierre, he's somewhat involved in politics related to agriculture and really cool things. He's a very active person. Um, One of the greatest diplomats I've ever known. And
Mm.
him and my friend Barrett are the only two that are on that level in my mind. And so I've learned a lot from him and about the state and about legislation and even just about managing a market. I am very invested in the market, and a lot of people over the years, I encourage a lot of people to start businesses, and I actually
Hmm.
consult with people for free on anything and everything related to their small business that may exist or they want to start. And I hear this all the time. They say, oh, but I have to pay for insurance to be there. Oh, what a tragedy. And like, it's cool to save money, but like, if you can't handle that, then you're in the,
Don't flake on the insurance.
yeah, then you're just, maybe you're doing the wrong thing if you think that's not worth it. Because,
Hmm.
let's see, there's Moose Tard, there was Lane's Quickies Tacos, there was, I think Pita Place started at the market too back in the day. I'm not sure. There's been
Wait, Moostard started at the farmers market.
I believe so. I'd have to check. And Kasha used to be the president of the board, and
Bro.
I can't tell you how much I respect her. She's been a friend and supporter over the years, who grew really, really big,
Hmm.
and massive success story. And there's definitely, at least anyways, been tons of people who started there and then went on. And
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong, but maybe Sipping Stream started there too.
Hmm.
I'm not sure, but I think so. And so
And
yeah,
they're still there, right?
yeah, and they're still there, but like people just don't think that's a thing. They think, oh, you couldn't start there and go bigger, but
Mm.
you can. You
Hmm.
definitely can.
Yeah, that was like didn't just the tip start in the food truck?
Yes,
In
or the little. Oh yeah, I guess the truck and then the booth and then the restaurant. And
yeah.
and wow, she had Monica, and R.I.P. Monica. She had
True.
some of the best food in town. I would say, really close to the top. I think a lot of people certainly still miss her for a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
And actually, you asked me earlier who supported me, who didn't.
Mm-hmm.
My very first year in business, for one, I sold my first bottle to a random stranger at the bar that didn't even have a label, that that was a really cool thing. But my next supporter was actually Monica and Dana. They worked at the birthing center.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
So they brought my fire cider into the birthing center at that time and extended a lot of trust and support to me.
Whoa.
And,
Yeah.
and all they asked was that I make a custom blend that forewent some of the herbs that are known to be problematic for pregnant women, but she had nothing to gain by that, right? And so I look back now and I'm like, wow, that was a very nice thing to do, and all those small things that for sure never made me like really a dime for the first few years still kept me going.